I hear you clearly.
Hello, everyone. My name is Sherry Swift. I am a performance coach. I'm a real estate coach. I'm a leadership coach. Most and more importantly, I am a human being that is committed to realizing what's possible. And I've been growing humans now for a very, very long time. It is my passion. It is the thing that I get to do. And I'm so grateful for every day and every opportunity to partner with people and to serve and to grow humans and to help people and watch people to realize and recognize their potential. Today, I'm really excited. And I am really excited today because I get to have a short conversation, and we don't have to be a short conversation. You need to understand me and this person here. We don't have short conversations, okay? But I get to have a short conversation with my business partner, with my friend, with my family member, Falesha Raquel. Falesha is going to talk to you about how dynamic she is and everything that she's got going. But I want you to just kind of sit back, grab yourself a cup of tea, and just kind of check out this conversation, because I know that there's something in this for you, and we're just excited to share. Hey, Falesha.
Hey, how you doing?
Awesome. How are you, my friend?
Oh, I am fabulous. I'm having such a powerful, amazing day today. The sun is shining. There is no snow in Canada. This is summer season. I am happy. Yeah.
You in Canada?
Sorry?
Where are you in Canada exactly?
So I am in Toronto, the
Okay.
best city, born and raised in Toronto.
Yes, absolutely. One of Tina and I's favorite places now, and so 100%. Tell me a little bit about because it took me a minute to learn this, okay, Toronto, you're in Toronto, but there's all these other surrounding, what do you call it, Greater Toronto Area, the GTA, is that what it is?
Yep, so we call it the GTA, and pretty much it's just a makeup of like all the surrounding cities together. So you'll hear, some cities like Brampton, which is like the west side. You have Mississauga. So we kind of look at that as Peel region. And then we have Durham region, which is like, Pickering, Ajax, Whitby, Oshawa. That's all Durham region. And then we have Markham. So it's like, more like York region. So anyways, there's a few of them, and they come together as collectively the GTA. Yeah.
Okay. So for everyone who's watching and listening, Falesha is shouting you out. She's serving all of these areas, and so just know that she's talking to you. Falesha, tell me a little bit about the Falesha Raquel empire.
Yeah. So the Falesha Raquel empire is pretty much a force of all of the people who pretty much make up what I do on a daily operational standpoint. Heavily immersed in real estate. So we do real estate, we do construction. So I do new builds, renovations, all of that. I have a show on 680 News, and I do property management as well. So everything kind of surrounds like the whole real estate game in itself. And pretty much that's who we are. And I have I'm blessed with amazing realtors that are a part, and they're partners with me within the brand. And then I also have people that I also serve and cater to on a daily basis with respect to their branding and marketing, who are an extension of who makes up the Falesha Raquel empire. So it's amazing. We love what we do every day. It's fun. It's exciting. You never know how the day is going to unfold because there's so many moving parts. But I'm really proud to do what I do every single day.
No grass growing under your feet,
right? Exactly.
Constantly on the move. I can dig it. I understand. So let's tell the people a little bit about how Sherry Swift and Falesha Raquel came to be, how we merged and how we came together. You joined eXp Realty, and you set your brand, the Falesha Raquel brand, down inside of eXp Realty. I can't tell the story like you can, so why don't you tell the people how we came together and, you know, why EXP? What ended up happening for you that made you decide to do that?
Yeah, for sure. So it was really, really organic the way you and I actually came to be and met. And that's, so powerful. And when things align, just know that they actually happen quick. And that's exactly what happened with you and I. So, I was with a different brokerage. When I very first started my career, I was with Century 21 and then Remax. And I was a top producer there. I loved my broker. Everything was amazing. And I just really felt like I needed to level up. And if anyone who knows me knows that I don't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. I'm always leveling up. So I was like, I'm going to go get my broker license. And then I became a broker. And then I said to myself, okay, let me take this up a notch. I really want to open my own brokerage. And at this point, I started thinking about, like, I'm a numbers person. So I started to crunch numbers and then think of liability and think of all of those things. And in the midst of all that, I actually got introduced to Quay, which is an EXP agent within your organization out in Michigan. So, he kind of kept, calling me, texting me here and there, like, how's your career going? Do you want to change? And I was just like, absolutely not. I'm not interested. I love my broker. There's no way I'm leaving Remax. And, in a short bit, I really started to think about opening my own brokerage. And then I really started to think about how I wanted to do real estate and practice real estate. And the fact that I really, really have a love of helping people expand their portfolios. So when you work with the Falesha Raquel brand, it's not like as I like to say, it's not like a one night stand type thing. You kind of get married to me because I want to take you from where you are right now to where you want to be and have a long-term relationship with you and your portfolio and help you manage that. So Quay kept, sending me messages like, do you want to I think you should meet Sherry, just, get in front of her. And I think you guys are aligned and you guys speak the same language. And I think it'd just be really, a good opportunity for you to just hear her out. Don't even think about coming to my brokerage, but I just think as like a human being, I think you guys would be good friends, And I was like, okay, all right. Because he placed it that way. I'm like, all right, let me hear this whole thing out. So I ended up taking a day trip. I flew out to Michigan for one day. And that was not a cheap flight for me, believe it or not. From Toronto to Michigan, that flight cost me close to $1,000, which is crazy. I can only commit to that meeting with Sherry for the one day, because obviously my schedule is busy, her schedule is mad busy as well. And let me tell you, the moment I sat down in front of this forest, which is you, Sherry, I was blown away. I was like, the language that we speak, you open my eyes to what EXP is, you open my eyes to the fact that I did not have to open my own brokerage, that I can literally take my entire brand, everything that I've been working for all these years, place it into EXP and still run my operations the way I've been running it. And furthermore, EXP right now, guys, is in 24 countries, right? And growing. So when I looked at that, I'm like, why am I going to have to reinvent the wheel at this point? And it was a no-brainer to me. And that's the reason why we're here. And honestly, I'm having a really, really good time. And I would not change my decision for the world. Yeah.
Well, listen, I'm going to tell you. So what I'll tell you is from the time, and I'll tell everybody who's watching, from the time that you sat across from me, I thought, oh, like, thank you.
Yeah.
Like this is the partnership that we look for. This is the person that really wants everything, and they want to use all the buttons and all the levers, because EXP has all the buttons and all the levers. And one of the greatest challenges is when you meet people who are like, that's just too many buttons and that's just too many levers, and you're like, what? Do you not see all of this amazing opportunity? And you can do this and you can do that and you can do this. And so it was such a breath of fresh air for you to go, and what else? And what else? And then we'll do this and then we'll do that. And it was just a breath of fresh air. And I want you to know that just from me to you, on this call right now, I am so grateful. I am so grateful for the relationship, for the partnership, for the family. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for it, because what is that I feel the same way as you. And I think that's why our yoke is so equal, that the relationship has to be equally yoked. It's got to have some depth in it. When the phone rings and I see it's you, I got to be surprised about it. It's got to be that I want to work hand in hand with this person to realize everything that they want to build. And so I am so grateful for that day. I want to just kind of clear something up so that as everyone's watching us, they can be clear on how this works, right? I started my organization within EXP. Now it's hard to believe it, 4 years ago. And 4 years ago, I was minding my own business, running my own coaching and training firm. I have been a coach and a trainer for 20 some years. I have worked in every major brand that exists out there, and I have been their coach and their trainer. And I was really, really very grateful to have my own Swift Transitions coaching, consulting, and training. And if you check me out at sherryswift.com or swifttransitions.life, you'll have an opportunity to see all of that. And I'm minding my business and going along my way. And then, no different than Quay was reaching to you, Chuck Keller was reaching to me and kind of going, hey, have you thought about this anymore? Hey, I think this might be something that you might want to slow down and think about. And when the time came, I could hear the message correctly because it was my time. Sometimes things don't come together for you the first time you hear them. Would you agree with that?
I agree with that totally. Yeah.
Yeah. But then it has to be that it's coming from somebody that you can hear it from, and it has to be the right time, right? So I'm so grateful because when it was the right time, we were able to reach to Chuck and go, okay, talk a little bit more. And what Chuck explained to me is what I explained to you on that day that you came to Michigan, which is, look, you don't have to have your hands on anything for the rest of your life to feel like you are comfortable, to feel like you are financially secure, to feel like you are still scaling, to feel like you are still serving your database. Like, there is an opportunity for you to retire with dignity. Yes, realtors, retire with dignity. Like, you do not have to work until people look at your business card and they're like, no, that's not you. No.
Yeah.
So it's like, I was so grateful for that opportunity. I partnered with EXP, 300 and some odd agents later. What I'll tell you, and we are international, and yes, we're all over the place. And what I will tell you is that it's the best move that I ever made. I'm so grateful because it brought me to people. And so I'm so grateful for that.
And mind you, like, I've been approached throughout the years. I'm still approached right now from other brokerages, obviously, that are trying to scout me and bring me over to their firm and all of that. But I just can't justify it. Like, I'm a super modern person with technology. Like, I love innovation. I love it. And there is no organization that, that I can think of that has the platform and the tools that we do. So for me, I love to travel. As I said, I'm half the time I'm on a plane. I'm leaving in like 3 days to head back to Florida to go handle my investments out there. And so, and work on, our business out there, because I do manage Airbnb as well. Right. And having the opportunity to be able to work from my computer, jump in the world if I have any questions, and not really have a traditional brick and mortar just blows my mind at how amazing it is. And it really is attractive if you are an entrepreneur and you have that entrepreneurial spirit and mindset is key. Then you're going to understand that this is literally something that's a no-brainer. It's definitely something that maybe it was never, and I think a lot of people, it was not presented to them in the right way. So they didn't really understand the model and how it works. And that's usually what kind of gives people a bad taste in their mouth, is they don't really know enough about it to make a decision. So when I sat in front of you and you showed me, that's kind of like where it clicked for me. And I had that aha moment.
That's awesome. I think that it's important for people to understand that no matter where you stand in the real estate realm, there's something here for you. If you are a realtor that simply wants to sell real estate every day and wants to sell a lot of real estate, EXP is a great place for you because, the cap is aggressive and it is very, very reasonable. The split is aggressive and it is really, really fair. And there's an opportunity for you to icon and to get your entire cap back, every year if you reach that goal. So for a person that says, I just want to come sell a lot of real estate, it's great. For someone who says, look, I just want to grow from where I am to become a rock star realtor, there's no better place for training. There's no better place for coaching. There's no better place for education and for support. So it's a great place. For someone who says, you know what, I'm a broker, and I have people that are with me, but I don't want the liability. And I really would love to still keep my brand. I want it to look like me. I want people to be able to look at it and see my colors and to see me. But I need someone else to really kind of stand behind me and prop me up so they can collect the liability and they can pay for all the expensive tools and they can keep me competitive out here in this market. It's great for them. And then finally, like I said, for people like me, that's like, you know, I'm looking at that 5-7 year plan, you know, and I don't know if I'm going to want to be doing anything every day in 5 to 7 years. I want to be in it a little bit, but I don't want to be in it every day. And so it's a great exit strategy for people like that. So I'm grateful. I'm so grateful for it all. Tell me a little bit, if you don't mind, about what it is that you do. What's your value proposition to your partner? So if someone comes to you, because I'm assuming you're looking to partner with new people, is that right?
Yes. Yep.
And what type of real estate agents are you hoping to partner
So I'm actually looking for two types of agents.
with?
I'm looking for agents who, they are looking to kind of create a brand. Maybe they don't have anything yet. Maybe they've been selling real estate, but they're not good at marketing and branding. And a lot of people are not comfortable with, marketing and branding themselves. They don't know these things, but they transact. So they have a good database. They've been in the business for quite some time, but they just really want to create a brand because they don't even have a brand, right? They just want to create a brand and look seasoned and present themselves in a way that displays, what they want out of being a realtor. So that person, it could even be somebody who is really, really seasoned. Maybe they already have a logo, they have a website, but they want to 10x it. And they come to me and they're like, you know what, I'm actually that busy right now. And I really have no time to create content. I have no time to post my own content. I don't have the time because I am that busy every day, actually out there killing the game. So that's where I can be an asset in their business, where I can come in, my team and I, because we have a whole FR media department. We create all of your flyers for you. We do all of, videos for you, all of your pictures for you. A lot of people talk about realtors having a really outdated picture, right? And it doesn't even look like them anymore. So that's kind of where, myself and my team come in to make sure that your pictures are always updated. You'd come into our studio, once every quarter, take some new, nice pictures, make you look all swagged out, trendy and all that stuff. And so pretty much, yeah, two types of realtors is what I look for. So anyone, again, that doesn't have a brand, that really wants a brand and wants to kind of step it up. And then someone who wants to 10x their current brand, but they're both transacting. Maybe one is more newer than the other. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But to answer your question about the value proposition, so value proposition, that's really key. And for me, I would say, because I do have a background in marketing and in branding, my value proposition is to do that, is to create your brand, to level you up, to make sure that I'm on top of key trends and everything, and making sure that your posts are going out, daily, because at the end of the day, content is king right now. And social media is definitely, I can't tell you how many clients I've gotten from Instagram alone. So it's for me to really help you with your brand, and for me to just be that support that you need. So that's my value proposition to all of my agents and people who work with the Falesha Raquel empire.
It's amazing. I think that there's so many people that exist out there that know what they need to do, but it makes them sick to their stomach to even think about how to execute it.
Yeah.
And so they're missing out on all the listings and all the buyers because they just won't make more noise about themselves on a social platform. And I think when you have someone like yourself that comes in and says, welcome to the FR empire, I will take that now. Thank you very much. And don't you worry about it. Just go sell houses. That is an amazing value proposition. Also, I want to make sure that everyone here understands that when someone joins EXP and they name you as their sponsor, if they don't want to work on a team, if they don't want to be a part of the FR empire, but let's say, for example, they have Jane Doe Real Estate already that's rocking it out, selling 50 houses a year. Jane Doe Real Estate still gets to have her own brand, right?
Exactly. So for those people who are, top producers right now, maybe they're with, Keller Williams right now, or they're with Remax, or, so on and so forth, they can literally come to me and, at the end of the day, it's not going to be that they're under the Falesha Raquel Empire brand. Like no one would even kind of know. I'm going to be supporting you kind of under the table in a sense, where I'm still doing your branding. I'm still doing your marketing. It's all your logo. It's your face. It's all of that. I support tons of realtors right now in that aspect. And people don't even know. Right. So you can come to me in two ways. You can come to me and, take the brand, and it's like Falesha Raquel Empire and your brand together as a collaboration, or it's really just like the you show and everything's all about you. Everything gets pumped out about you. But we still can have coaching calls if you need me on a weekly basis, and I can support you, guide you. And the best thing about it is the fact that they get access to you as well, Sherry, from a performance and coaching aspect. So from time to time, I do send, sending people your way does help because you can kind of give them that push, give them that kick, put them back in line and help them with the performance and coach them that way.
Yeah, let me tell you something. For those of you who are watching that think, you know what? I don't need this. I don't need that. I've already got my team. I'm already growing. Why would I do this? What? Well, listen, let me tell you something. When she says she's going to open the gate up and give you access and exposure to me, what that means, you need to understand that I know team building. You need to understand that I know what you need to do to go from realtor to CEO. It's not enough to decide as a realtor, as a real estate agent, that you're going to grow a team and start a business. If you have a salesperson mindset and not a CEO mindset, then you are not going to be able to scale the way that you need to. Every great and successful person has a coach, period. That's just the way it goes. And so this is your coaching opportunity that you get to have at no additional charge because of Falesha. So for those of you who may be already established, this opportunity is a growth opportunity, because she's going to say, hey, come on in. Let me look at your branding. And oh, by the way, here's Sherry. You're welcome. And you and I are going to start working together on building your business and taking you to the next level. So I'm really excited and grateful for the opportunity to be able to support all of your people. And you know what, Pete? I get to do that now because I don't see other people. So there's no outside of our collaboration that I spend a lot of time with, right? Other than speaking engagements from time to time. The only people that I coach on a regular basis are the people that are part of our organization that fall somewhere down in my line. So I'm grateful for every person that you guys bring in.
Yeah, and I want to speak to that a little bit as well, because I do get a lot of emails. My assistants get emails pretty much on a weekly basis of people from other, brokerages that would, connect with us and say, hey, could you do my marketing and my branding as well? It is so much work. I cannot stress how much work. I literally have a full dedicated PR team that works on individuals and their marketing and their branding every single day. I'm heavily involved in that as well because I just have that eye and I want to make sure everything is crisp, clean, concise in the way that it should be laid out. So even myself, I stopped taking clients outside. I literally focus on only EXP agents because at the end of the day, it's for us to grow this organization and for me to help them. And if I were to give a price point as to how much I would be charging outsiders, it just would not be reasonable. So that's the reason why I do the exact same thing as you share, where I literally just focus on EXP agents within the organization.
Very, very cool. So with that, I want to know where you're planning. Where do you see the FR Empire going? And let's talk for a second, because this is the conversation that everyone is having right now, is AI.
I love me some AI.
And we have EXPCon coming up. And from what I understand, EXPCon this year, I'm so excited. I understand it's going to be heavy AI.
Yes.
And so I'm just going to be front and center with my pencil and notepad, like getting all the goodies and all the notes. But talk to me a little bit about what you think about AI in our forward.
Honestly, as I said, and I stated before, I am a woman of innovation. I love innovation. I love technology. Some people right now are crapping on AI and all that. Just, they're not really with it. But this is something that is not going away. It's here to stay. It's there to help us. We have to just adjust to it. we got to tweak our mindsets, right? And just see it as an opportunity to just alleviate some of the day-to-day things that stress us out, and just know that it is something that we can kind of lean into, because again, there's no point in fighting against it when it's here to stay. So it's better that we just figure out how to work with it right now. And I'm really excited to hear at EXPCon all the juicy things and juicy topics and ways that we can kind of take this and run further with it, and just pretty much like full circle, like see how it can benefit and become an asset in different ways. Because I'm sure it's not just like, that one chat GPT. There's so many pieces and moving parts and elements to it. So I'm really hell of excited. I can't stress that enough. But yeah, I'm with it. And that's my whole thought process on it.
Yeah, what I'll tell you is that any app that exists right now, that has any value to it, is gaining an AI component.
Yeah.
So just for everybody that's looking and that's watching, just open up your AI or open up your most favorite apps that you utilize for design, right? For content design, for this, for that, for the other. Open up your favorite apps and you'll start to notice that there is an AI component. There's an update that gives an AI component, because you're going to, within the next year, it's going to be impossible to exist without utilizing it. So we, as our industry, and it's going to be in every industry, and it's going to lead every industry. So we might as well lean in and think a little bit about, how it's going to impact us and how we can get in front of it.
Exactly.
Because there's so much that we can do to utilize it and to leverage it. I'm grateful to be at a company that leads with technology and that is going to sit, that was ahead of so many other companies, cloud-based theory and understanding, and that's going to be able to just adopt everything and all the tools and resources that we need to be great, right? So yeah.
If you're not with it, honestly, you're going to get left behind. That's just what it is. If you are not keeping up, you are going to get left behind. And it's just blatant. That's what it is. So we're going to see for the years to come how this all unfolds. But that's my true belief, just, looking back at history and seeing how everything kind of unfolded then.
Yes,
right?
exactly right. Where can somebody find you? Where can they look you up and learn more about you and just kind of get a sense of who you are, not only as a real estate agent, all the other amazing things that you hands in, and just to kind of figure out whether their vibe matches your vibe a little bit, and where can they check you out?
Absolutely. So it is super, super easy as long as you spell my name right. So it is Falesha. It's like the by Falesha, but not spelled that way. So it is FALESHA.com. So Falesha.com. And if you need to email me, it's also simple, info@Falesha.com.
Okay. And if someone wants to set up a little chit chat with you to talk a little bit about maybe the FR empire that's powered by EXP, or what something like that might look like, if they wanted to have a confidential conversation about the possibility and what that would look like, how could they reach out to you? And, are you available for that?
Yeah, so they can always jump in my calendar. I love. I honestly have a passion for helping people and just showing them opportunities that they may have. I speak to people pretty much every day on this topic, so they can jump in my calendar. Again, if they just go to Falesha.com, they can find my calendar there, and they can just shoot me a message. It'll come to my email, and one of my assistants will put them in. So I'm looking forward to connecting with as many people as possible, because again, you don't know what you don't know. So let us tell you what's up.
That's right. Where do you see yourself at in about 5 years?
Where do I see myself in 5 years? Ooh, that's a good question. So where I see myself, honestly, in 5 years, guys, is as I keep speaking to, I love traveling. I love being an international realtor. That is the main reason why I'm here with EXP right now. And the fact that we're in 24 countries, I want to be in partnerships with as many EXP agents across all of those countries, so that I can, bring my clients from Canada, from the US, and just really have their portfolios in different places. I just partnered with some EXP agents out in Tulum in Mexico. So bringing, snowbirds, everyone they don't like snow. Canadians, we don't like snow. Look, I can speak for myself, but there's a lot of Canadians that want to get away when it is winter, right? I want to be in as many countries as possible, helping as many families as possible set out the Canadian dream of what they want and where they see their investments to be. So I see myself doing that. Now I am a person who, they like to call me a serial entrepreneur. So I've inherited that name and I like that name. So I love to do multiple things at once in different industries. So whether it's me helping you with your real estate transactions, in different countries, and helping you properly manage that and helping me scale your business with real estate, that's where I really want to be. And I see myself doing that is, again, in many different countries.
So I guess the only question is how some of these people that are watching this right now can be with you while you're doing some of these amazing things, and how you can impact their growth while you are growing, right?
Yeah, they can be with me like this. Literally, if they are any of the 24 countries that we're in right now. And what's amazing is if you go onto my website, Falesha.com, and you go join Falesha, there's a tab there, you will actually see all of the countries that we are operating in right now. So wherever EXP is operating in right now. And if you are a licensed realtor, all you do is connect with me, we do the switch, and voila, we start working together. So it doesn't matter if you're in Dubai, it doesn't matter if you're in Mexico or some of the other countries, I can still help you with your branding and marketing from a daily operational standpoint. And so you can join me. You do not have to be in just Canada, and you do not have to be in the US. You can be in all of those other countries as well.
I think that's one of the things that was so sexy to me about EXP is that we don't have to have broker licenses in all of these different places in order to actually start an organization in all these different places. EXP covers us from country to country and globally to make sure that we can go wherever we want to go to team build. So that is extraordinary.
Yes, it is.
Well, I told you that this time was going to go fast. So I'm so grateful for the opportunity to just kind of chit chat with you a little bit and to give everyone an opportunity to see who you are, to hear a little tiny bit. This time that we've spent together, friends, is a little small glimpse into Falesha Raquel. So I would encourage you to Google search her. I would encourage you to check out her website. I would encourage you to make sure that you take a deep dive. If you are thinking about making a jump from your traditional real estate brand into the future of real estate and considering EXP as a partnership, and if you are in Canada, this is the only person that you should be talking to. So you need to reach to Falesha Raquel. If you are in one of these amazing other countries that she is speaking of, and you are like, oh my God, she is speaking my language, and I would love it if she would just jump on a plane and come see me, and let's build out this.
I'll jump on a plane. I'll jump on a plane.
Encourage you to jump into our calendar, because here, listen, this is what you need to know. We are all the average of the 5 people that we spend the most time with. Your growth is directly connected to the people that you spend the most time with. So you better make sure that the people that are running with you are running a little bit ahead of you. So you have to force yourself to keep up. I just want to say thank you again for spending a little bit of time. Listen, it doesn't matter to me where you are in the week or in the world. I am here for you, and I am consistently a resource for you in your growth, personal and professional. Make it a great day, right, Falesha?
Make it a great day, everyone. Make it a great day. You already know what it is.
See you again really soon.
Bye, guys.